First of all, congratulations on everything from the Avengers to the new TV show that you're doing. What a
Thank you.
terrific career! What a lot of fun.
Thank you. It's been a very interesting, nice decade. Definitely a very lucky decade in a lot of ways.
And now we're opening up with the last full measure. This is really an honorable film, isn't it? It's something that I think the American public needs to know about. Is bringing heroes home properly.
Yeah. It's certainly been a movie in the making for a very long time. Really, about 20 years. I think it honestly took Todd Robinson to get the story together. But it's an incredible story. It's surreal, and it deserves to be told. And it's filled with unbelievable actors who are portraying these real life heroes, and it's just an honor to be a part of. I mean, it was sort of a no-brainer to find that script and want to get to be a part of it.
How did you find the script? How did it find you?
It came through my agents, and Todd Robinson and I got together. We spoke in length about it, and he sort of kind of ran me through his process of writing it and the research he had done. And I play a character, Scott Huffman, who's sort of composed of many different characters that he had encountered along the way doing this research and discovering sort of the unbelievable task of these veterans who had been sort of championing, this cause in order to get this man, rightfully so, the Medal of Honor. And I was just sort of sitting there, and obviously just when you hear the names of Christopher Plummer, William Hurt, and Sam Jackson, and the late Peter Fonda, and so on, like it's just, as an actor, you're immediately thinking that it's going to be an unbelievable experience that you're going to grow from. But certainly, it makes you sort of kind of look within yourself and question certain values that I think we can all relate to, which is what you mentioned before, which is sort of where does one find that inner strength and to be able to carry out such a task. I mean, this one man who decided to volunteered sort of his life to save these men, when he didn't have to, when it really went against sort of his orders and so on. And so just that going down that rabbit hole of unraveling that was really interesting, and made it very easy to want to be a part of it.
I'm also curious because this is one of the last films Peter Fonda did before he passed, and
Yeah.
what an amazing actor! What an amazing experience, probably for you to be in a film with him.
Yeah, they all were. I mean, I grew up with these guys, and I just, for me, the task was just to come in and be as open and available to whatever they were going to bring, and it was like a master class in acting, basically. Each person, and in a way, I had that in common with the character, because the character himself sort of feels, out of his element, out of his world, out of his comfort zone. He's going to meet these guys, and they're all their own personality. They've got their own story, their own history, and they sort of push him and test him along the way, and in a way make him question his own values and what it means to be a father, what it means to be a man, so there was a lot of that as well that kind of was kind of coming in from real life for me. It's just being across these guys. It's just when I think of acting and why I wanted to be an actor, what I'm doing this for, all that stuff came into play.
Sebastian, this is an experience that I really do want people to see. It's the last full measure.
Right.
It opens the 24th.
January 24th. Yeah. Yeah, and I really do hope people get to see this movie. I mean, I think sometimes, unfortunately, we don't pay enough attention to these stories, and it's important for us to see it now, even, especially when I think hope is something we all need, especially to start this year off.
And it's a great way to start the new year. Sebastian, thank you so much for your
Thank
time this
you.
morning.
Yeah, no problem. My pleasure.